Welcome to another edition of Conversations with Jimmy Shanken. Today I'm here with Chief Robert Kitchings with the Hinesville Fire Department. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning.
So how long have you been with the Hinesville Fire Department?
July 1st of this year will be 16 years for me.
Wow, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
So why did you want to be the fire chief?
Well, it started off, that was never an aspiration of mine. Honestly, 16 years ago, I was just looking for another job. I was not happy with what I was doing. I was traveling a lot around the state, and I wanted to be home, and I saw that my local fire department had a vacancy, so I lucked up and was chosen, and just kind of fell in love with the fire service as a whole. I'm from Hinesville, so I've always had a great investment in our city and our community anyway, and just fell in love with the service and became a student of the fire service. Then a couple of years ago, my chief and deputy chief were both retiring at the same time, and I liked the direction that we were going in, and I felt like that I could offer some more things to our city and our fire department, and I knew that if I didn't take a chance on pursuing that, then I wouldn't have any right to complain about the next chief. So I went ahead and jumped in with both feet and was fortunate enough to be appointed chief in September of 2020.
So Chief, tell me about the future of the Hinesville Fire Department.
Well, anybody that comes to Hinesville sees that our city's growing. Highway 84 is a completely different place than it was just a few years ago.
That's right.
And with the growth of the city, we've got to be able to keep up in order to maintain the same level of service that our community is accustomed to. I don't feel like that there's a fire department in the state that can stand up with us. And we've got to maintain the growth of our city in order to keep that service going. So we're looking for more fire stations, more firefighters, newer, more state-of-the-art equipment in order to be able to handle the larger buildings that we're getting in town. And we've got an amazing city manager and an excellent city council and mayor that are behind us 100% and have supported our new administration in anything and everything we wanted to do. And I can promise our citizens that we're going to keep up with their needs, and we're going to give you everything that you need and want as a fire department.
So Chief, what type of community outreach services are there?
We have a number of public safety education programs. We go out into the schools and we work with elementary school children on basic fire safety, the stop, drop, and roll, the exit drills in the homes, things like that. We also will go out and do elder events for our elderly in towns at some of the assisted living facilities. Again, exit drills, fire alarm operations, things like that, and just anything. We realized with our new administration, we realized pretty quickly that we're selling a product. We're a tax-based entity, and there's nothing more important than representation from that taxation. So we want people to see us and know who we are, get to know us on a personal level, right. Come by the fire station, just hang out with us and see what we do and how we do things. Come watch us train. That's the most important. That's the foundation of our fire service is training. And if we can't do it on a day-to-day basis, then we're going to forget how to do it when an emergency comes up. And we just want to be transparent and completely open with our community, let them know where we're at, what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how we're going to get things done, as well as putting those public safety education opportunities out there for our public.
So tell us a little bit about the new fire station that we're building in the city of Hinesville.
Oh, we're so excited about that. Our current headquarters station was opened up in 1978. So it's older than a lot of the people that we serve in town, you know, and we've just outgrown it. As the city grows, of course, the fire service has to grow with them, and our mayor and council saw fit that we did need some new facilities. So currently, right downtown where our current headquarters is, we've got under construction a 17,000 square foot fire station. It'll have 5 bays on the first floor and living quarters on the second floor. We hope that'll be done sometime next year, 2023. And then in 2024, we'll have an administrative building that will be built separate, which will house naturally myself, my deputy chief, our fire marshal's office, our training office, and things like that. But we're so excited. The guys, they need it and they deserve it. We're a fire department. We have to keep up with the times, and we're getting us a facility that's going to allow us to do that.
So does the fire department have an in-house recruiting campaign?
We do. Last year, around March of last year, we had 6 firefighters that we needed to send off to recruit school in Forsyth. It's a highly sought after class. Spots fill up quickly, and the State Fire Academy was only able to give us 2 spots. Well, with the length of the training program and with the number of people that we had, it was going to take us almost a year and a half to get all 6 of our guys trained up. So I challenged my staff to come up with a recruit training program, and in 9 days we started the very first Hinesville Fire Department recruit school. Essentially it went off without a hitch. We implemented a 12-week training program that our guys meet all the minimum standards for the state and some national requirements, as well as we throw in a little bit extra to make them truly Hinesville firefighters. We put them out in our community. The community buy-in has been amazing. The support has just been off the charts. People are always stepping up and feeding our recruits, and we've got a pretty hard Facebook campaign that we put out with them to let everybody know who they are and what they're doing. And we want to keep it local, like I said, so we can give them the Hinesville way, as well as let them have some buy-in with their community too, and let the community know them. You know, in a terrible situation, what more could you want than somebody you truly know?
That's right.
Coming to help you out, and that's what we're trying to do here with that.
We've seen in the news that there's a proposed Liberty Fire Services. How does that tie into the Hinesville Fire Department?
Well, honestly, Liberty County starting their fire service is only gonna make us better in Hinesville. We've always had an excellent relationship with Liberty County. The only issue was they were 100% volunteer, and while volunteer firefighters are absolutely needed and wonderful, the nature of our world is that people have to go to work.
Right.
And community service for whatever reason is changing. It's not like it used to be when you had a volunteer firefighter working at the local grocery store. When the alarm went off, the manager would let him go out there and do what he could. It's not that way anymore. So we really have to rely on the paid firefighters to know that someone is going to be there. And it's not because the volunteers don't want to be, it's because of their situations just don't allow it. So with Liberty County starting up this paid fire department, it's just going to give us another resource in order to serve our citizens in Hinesville and Flemington and anywhere in the county. We know that when we call for some help, that someone is going to be there. Chief Darby and Deputy Chief Huffman are doing a great job. I do not envy them trying to build a brand new fire department, because I can't imagine the stressors that come along with that. But they're doing an excellent job, and they're first class, top notch fire department. They actually just recently started their first recruit training program as well. I think the class started 2 or 3 weeks ago, and man, they're doing an awesome job with it.
Well, Chief, thank you so much for being here today. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I just thank you for the opportunity. Typically when we see people, it's at some of the worst moments in their lives, and to have something like this where we can get out and let people know that we want to meet you, we want to talk to you, and that we don't want every interaction to be at a terrible time. Please come see us, come visit us. Come hang out. We'll let you know what's going on. We'll let you even participate with some of the things if we can. But please support your Hinesville Fire Department and come meet the guys. And thank you for allowing us to do this, Jimmy.
All right, Chief, thank you.